Hi everyone, and thanks for popping back in to watch another of my videos, always appreciated. This week I'm preparing for several small craft fairs where I'll be selling my homemade gifts for the holidays. So in preparation I'm going to use my xTool M1 to laser cut and engrave on both cardstock, paper and thick cardboard. So let me just show you some of my projects and maybe you'll find one that inspires you. So let's start with project number 1. So I did have another video planned for Saturday as usual, but I just wanted to add an extra one this week so that you could profit from the Halloween sale xTool is going to hold on October 25th until November the 2nd. So I will leave you with all the details in the link for you in the description. So with that in mind, I'm also going to add just one Halloween project in the mix using cardboard or packaging boxes instead of using up expensive plywood sheets, but that's a little further on in this video. So for project number 1, I have once again downloaded a commercial-free SVG from FABRICA, and I love the style of this Christmas card. It's really very detailed, and so this is going to be perfect for laser cutting. I've used the default settings for craft paper in Creative Space, and this was perfect for cutting 230 grams of this metallic stock card. So I did do a previous test and I found that if you laser on the front side, this was better for cutting through the thick layer of metallic paper on the top. I absolutely love the results. All the cuts were so crisp and I'll be doing lots more. And maybe I will even add some for sale at the craft sales. For project number 2, I need a bunch of tags to add to bags and some to add prices on for each of my items. So I am going to be using 150 grams of vellum cardstock. And again, these print so fast. So if I run out, all I have to do is just quickly laser cut some more at the last minute. And once again, I have downloaded the cut files from creativefabrica.com. And again, I will leave all the details in the description under this video for you. For the next 2 projects, I am going to need some gift bags and gift boxes for the craft fair. So I have downloaded various styles and I'm going to use some 250 gram fancy cardstock, and I'm going to use the laser cutting feature to cut these out. And when you cut paper with the laser, it is so much faster than cutting wood or acrylic. So this means that I can make several of these in just an afternoon. Lots of styles to choose from, and of course you can make these up to 300 by 400 millimeters in the M1. Any larger and you will need a larger laser machine. And here's the Halloween project I mentioned before. So I am going to need a cost-effective trick-or-treat sign for my gate. I really don't want to waste quality plywood, so I've found a thick cardboard box that I've just cut down to several panels. And cardboard is also really cheap and recycle friendly. And it's a great way of testing certain cuts out before committing to wood or acrylic. I've printed out the letters and now I'm creating a pumpkin in Creative Space using their preloaded clip art. And this will be cut and scored. And the trick or treat graphic will be laser engraved on the front. It really gives a cool effect. It's almost like printing, and since I wouldn't be able to load cardboard into my printer, this is the perfect solution. And for just some relief, I'm going to add the larger cutouts and I'll stick them on the front with some glue or a little bit of hot glue. So I'm going to add this to my stories once it's finished and hanging up on Halloween so you can see what it looks like once it's up. For the garland, I am going to need a runner on the front side of my table at the craft fairs, just for a little bit of decoration. So I want to give it a little bit of a Christmas mood that will entice buyers over to my stand. So the idea is to use cardboard to cut out snowflakes, and then I'm going to use some macrame string and some wooden beads, and I'm going to create a sort of a long boho style Christmas garland. And just one tip before cutting anything else out, always clean the base of the M1. You can set fire to the tiny pieces if you leave them in. And my preferred way is hoovering up the base after every use. And again, using cardboard, I'm saving a ton of money. I've used quite a thick cardboard so that the snowflakes were stiff and sturdy. And again, once it's strung up on my stand, I'm going to post some videos on my stories for you. Again, another fast project to laser cut. For this project, I need a box to house just one coaster. And of course I've got lots of different sizes of coasters, but I have coasters that are not part of a set, and I found that buyers really like to buy just the odd one coaster. But I really want to present them in a cute little box with a little cutout in the centre so you can see the coaster through it. I found this box design on Creative Fabrica, and all I needed to do was just reduce the size of the boxes to fit my coasters. So I'm just leaving a little room to add some paper underneath. And again, before committing to my black cardstock, I have just used some plain white printer paper and I tested it out, and after some tweaks I laser cut it on some 150-gram black stock card. And a little ribbon on the top and a tag, and it's done. And for the last project, and possibly my favourite, I'm going to print on these sales bags that I give to my buyers, and I'm going to use the engraving settings. So I've used the predefined engrave setting for craft paper, my logo on the back and some holiday cheer on the front. And this worked so well for these bags because the paper is white with just a little layer of black on the top. So when you laser a design, the white shows through. I really couldn't be happier with the effect. Snow White on top of jet black. It's perfect. All the links and details on xTool's Halloween deals in the description. So do check it out if you want to save some money, if you're thinking of buying an xTool product. And if you do, please do use my link. And here you are, 8 ideas for craft fairs and decorating for the holidays. I really hope you got some inspiration to make your own. So if you've enjoyed this video, please do the usual like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Lots of ideas and videos coming up, and on Saturday I have a really fab video you're not going to want to miss. It's a gorgeous resin piece with a really funky theme. I really can't wait to show you. Have a great week everyone. Bye!